So welcome back everyone. So in the previous lecture we learned about data types. So we study about different data type like integer, float, a string, boolean, and also the type function. So now we are going to start a new topic, that is user input output formatting, and also this is the last topic. So we of this unit, so we also do revision and assessment on it. So I hope all of you guys excited for it. So let's start it. So first is user input and input data types, input type. So the input function allows the user to enter data while the program is running. By default, input is stored as a string name. Name equal to input from your name. Print welcome name to perform mathematics operation. Convert the input using integer type or float type. So the input function is used to make the input from the user while the program is running. That means instead of using a fixed value, the user entered the data, the program then store it in a variable, like the data that you want to give after it. Like when you make a website, the data you want to receive from the user. So it like input format. So this is called user input, and in, it is a story input data type, input type. So let's take an example for understand it properly. So its syntax is like variable input for receiving the user input. The input will automatically receive the user input of this variable. After applying input, like in next line, if we put taken first example like age equal to int input numeric input. So first we are usually going to take a simple input, non numeric one, like name equal to input. If we go into print here, first it will show the variable method that come under it. We need to put this value as, and if we print enter, then it will ask your enter your name. So first we will put this variable in comment like this, and then run it again. So first it asks your name, enter your name, because here input function is there. So you have to put in the input value in it. So of this variable. So I just put name equal to Satyam. Yeah, so this is the Satyam that actually come as a output from your display, in your display. So first enter your name also come in your output, but it take your input also. And other word, the input that you give that come as a output in next. So Python are stored inside a variable name. So displaying now we will display a welcome message. Right, like name equal to. Here the first one you have to put the enter your name. So if we put name Satyam, then this is for this one. Now for this one you have to enter your name, and here it is in quotation mark, so it also display as value, not as variable. This is as value, so it that I have to display. So it will display like this. I will put anything, then I will put. So it will display like this welcome, then name that is I put as a input Satyam. So it will give output as welcome Satyam. And we also do as a integer like age equal to integer input enter your age like this. You have just put str like this. You can also use as a string. Yeah, like this. You can replace it with float, integer, complex, anything that you want. Now we are also going to learn how does input work, input function work. So the process is very simple. The Python display a message. So the basically Python display a message. The user enter data. The enter value is stored in a variable, and the program continue executing it. And if we need, then the user data will print and display as a output in further. So the important point is that in it that the input function always return a string even if the user enter number. So it is most important one. So Python has stored them as text, not as any other things. So oh, that that means if you print as an input without any data type like a string, integer, float, then it will store then the Python will store it like a string data type. Now we are going to add two numbers. So this is also a new one for you guys. So we will take num equal to integer input. We will no need of this one, so we will remove it. Or we will simply put under quotation mark in comment triple quotation. So no. Here we first have to put the input value of input the mum, then none we will put as num1. First, like if we run the code, it will show the first enter. We need to enter the first number, that is variable. We first give the value of the variable, that is num1. So if we give it as 20, then we need to enter second number, that I mistake my wrong bad. I write it as first number, so it is second number. So we have to first I enter first number. Now I just want to need to enter second number, that is the value of the variable num2, that is 10. We put, then the sum, here the sum equal to num1 plus num2. It basic calculation, because both are in integer, so it all print sum. And if we put another value, like another data type other than integer, so it will give, like if you want to run 10, it is in integer. And if you put str or like a stringer, then it will show error, because here the input value should be in integer, not in any other data type. So that's it, it is so error. If we remove this input value, then it will work properly. Like this, first I have to put integer, like, then if I write a stringer, then it take properly. Like in here, the sum is one is integer, one is a string, which calculation is not possible, so it can show error. And if I remove also this, here the integer calculation cannot done, so this also show error. So here you can also do it with float. Maybe I wrong unit. Maybe I am wrong here in my thought. If I put 10, yeah, actually I am wrong in it, that I say that it is integer, it is in a string, but is calculation not done, but it can simply addition, so it can basically join those both a string. So it will show like this, 10d and fg, like this. First one is 10, then second one is like this, then it will simply join it, not do calculation, but it's simply just joining it. So now moving to the next part, that is taking a string, and we also need to take one string one also, I mean float one, sorry, float one versus 10. And if we put it like 19.5, then it will show error, because here first is in integer, a string type, I mean a string type, and second one is float, so it cannot possible. So it's simple. So now we will move to the next topic, that is And now, first of all, moving to the before moving to the next topic, I have some basic question for you that often come in the interview, like if what is the purpose of what is the purpose of input function? So your answer is probably like in interview like it is used to take input from the user during program execution. So if the question is like what data type does input ty- sorry, the next question is what data type does input return by default? So you already know that if you put and do not put any data type in it and only put input, so function in it, so it will return a string data type. So you simply say a string. So now next question is which function convert user input into an integer? So you already know that input function convert integer function convert user input into integer. And if I ask about decimal, which function convert user input into decimal, so you know about that uh, float function convert user input into decimal. So I also have a homework for you, right, that you have to write a program that asks the user for their name and print the welcome message. You can you already take notes from here and make it, but I also want you to you open your laptop or anything device that you have and start doing things things manually. So now moving to the next topic, that is out output formatting. So output formatting print provides several way of output like method 1 comma print, method 2 a string. James 19. I think we have to do revision first, like, and we will explain. First of all, this is output formatting provides several way to format output like method by we can say it by comma, or we can f a string or like is equal to 19 here. F a string is used here. Here comma is used, so we can put it as many other way like this. So now we take a quick revision for unit 1. So Python is a high level interpreted language. Variable store value, keywords are reserved words. You already know about it. So identifier are valid name for variable and function, comma data type integer, float, string, boolean. Use input function for user input, print function to display output, type function to check a data type, or MCQ are which function accept not MCQ. This is not MCQ. So which function accept user input. So you already know that input function accept user input. So what is the default data type written by input? So you already know that a string, another. These are the question which is programming question with solution. This is the assignment that you can do at your home by yourself with the help of your laptop or device that you have. So, and these are the some of the interview questions that asked by the some of the companies that come for placement. So, these are the overall final recap of Unit 1. So, I hope you guys enjoy this unit, and I hope you will also keep supporting me like this and watching like this.